And Elden Santana out of Lawrence. For the bottom of the fourth, a new pitcher on the mound for the Dock Spiders in Elden Santana out of Lawrence University, a senior from Brooklyn, New York. He is through 2/3 innings here in his lone appearance this second half. Gave up one hit, which was a double, but overall has been able to be pretty level. Got those 2 outs. In the 9-5 loss to Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, another second half acquisition for Fond du Lac. Hoping he can be a good middle inning guy in these close games. We got a lefty bat to greet him.
First pitch to Eli Selga in for a strike. Selga grounded into a double play, but found an RBI in the first inning, the game's lone run. Selga backs off, but it finds the inside edge. And quickly behind 0-2. Oh, 2 on the way. Selga takes up high.
Well, this game's moving along quickly, and that's due to some quick counts for pitchers as well as good put-away pitches on 2-strike at-bats.
1-2. Selga grounds this one to first. Ankerson is there and wins the race to the bag. Brings up Zage Lancaster. Struck out to end the first.
Also responsible for all 3 outs in the top of the 4th inning.
That is true. First pitch to Lancaster, turns on it, but way foul on a line down the third base side. And we'll come back for 0-1. Santana fires, and Lancaster comes up empty. 80 from Santana. Oh, 2. Lancaster out to right center. It's going to drift down in between Googans and Wentworth. And he's on with a single.
Well, that's a good job by Lage after striking out in his last at-bat. This time, gets a pitch on the outer part that he just kind of dumps into right field. Well placed. Now you got some speed aboard.
Well, in this case, they all count the same.
Absolutely.
Lancaster back in. 7 stolen bases on the season. Hasn't been caught stealing to this point. See if they try to manufacture something with him. Santana fires down low to Helton. Lancaster back in safely.
Well, seems like Santana knows the scouting report and the stealing percentage for Lancaster.
1-0, Helton takes and is ahead 2-0.
The more ahead Helton gets in the count, the less likely we're going to see movement from Zage. Last thing you want to do is get thrown out, then Helton take a walk.
2-0, Helton walks again. Excuse me, takes a ball again. And now Doug Coe is going to come out to chat with Santana. Is he perhaps seeing something with Santana in his throwing, or they're just going to have a chat about it.
Well, the whole infield coming in tells you it might be something a little deeper than that. You don't usually see a mid-at-bat meeting.
They're getting a couple arms warm in the Fond du Lac bullpen. Meanwhile, 3-0 to Helton. Misses. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, those are two guys that struck out in the first and second innings, both reaching base here. And now the bottom of the lineup, 7, 8, and 9, who all also didn't reach on their first at-bat. Of course, Martin kind of got robbed out there by Cotton. They have an opportunity now to push some runners over and maybe knock them in.
One out here in the fourth, 2 runners on. Martin takes strike 1. Santana refines the zone. Don't want to put anything out on the ground unless you're able to find the gap. Martin rounds it down to the right side of the infield, throwing to second in time. Martin unable to beat it at first. They got him. Santana out of the jam after the mound visit comes through and gets the double play. Led to the 5th inning in a 1-0 ball game on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Are you ready for some unforgettable family fun? Look no further than the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Whether you're a die-hard baseball enthusiast or simply looking for a great time, a Fond du Lac Dock Spiders game is the place to be this season. Don't miss your chance to be part of the action, the excitement, and the memories that will last a lifetime. Get your tickets today and get ready for an unforgettable season of baseball and family-friendly entertainment with the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders.
It off an 8. A diving catch, my goodness!
At SSM Health, we provide hope and healing. Local experts who listen and learn about you. Get the right care right now. Right here in Fond du Lac. Because together, we care.
Yeah, that 2014 summer was really formative. It taught me how to ride the bus. It taught me like what the minor leagues was going to be like because there's a ton of hours. And I think I found my true identity as a ball player in Madison.
The Northwoods League is the ultimate collegiate summer baseball experience.
Welcome back for inning number 5. And one guy who just continues to show up to the plate is Aiden Cooney. Yesterday, he had 2 hits, including an RBI double that gave Green Bay its only run of the day. He's starting to turn into one of those steady, reliable bats for Josh Merrill, a guy who finds a way to get on base, work good at bats, and make things happen when the offense needs a jolt. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Gigi. Yeah, Aiden Cooney, well, he's going to drift back, try to make a catch here in foul ground, and he does. Perfect timing. So Cooney able to find it out there. Let's talk about where he's at defensively. Looking at Cooney, and we talked about his offensive ability here yesterday, but his defense, this is something that has really come to mind when you talk about his skill. He's played multiple different positions. He's caught for Green Bay already this season. He's played out in the field multiple spots. Tad, we were just talking about coming in how he wants to play all 9 positions, including pitching.
Absolutely. Now, he plays all over the field, one of those utility guys. The one that's a shocker is the game that he caught. We got the lineup card, and we were like, is this a mistake? No, Aiden's suiting up behind the dish, but I got to talk to him before the game, and he says they want to do 9 innings, 9 positions, but they're hoping to find a game where maybe they're ahead by a substantial margin where they can throw him on the mound. That's probably the biggest one right there, is having Aiden Cooney pitch. A lot of these kids probably pitched in high school, Little League. But he wants to do all 9 in a game, kind of like Joe Mauer did for the Twins.
0-2, smack the other way. Backhand play, Martin just drops it. Would have been a tough play either way, but tried the fadeaway jump throw and no throw.
Yeah, that ball took him deep into the hole. Covered a lot of ground to get there. You have no ground to throw off of there. Nothing to get behind the throw. It's all arm and shoulder, and would have been a tremendous play if he made it.
So Hankerson has now reached on all 3 at-bats. Pitch up high on Parker Knoll. One-0, lifted into center. Daniel racing in on this one, makes the catch. And quickly 2 away. Turns to TP Wentworth.
Well, back to what we were talking about earlier, Aiden Cooney, 9 positions. 5 players have ever done it in the history of Major League Baseball, Joey. A position, an inning.
Wentworth comes up empty there, 81 from Baird. I am curious if it has happened in the Northwoods League before. Would love to have a conversation with the powers that be, the researchers out there that might know that one. Wentworth behind 0-2 with 2 outs. Bear doing a good job of finding 0-2 counts. Trying to put him away here. Wentworth, did he go around? He did. And down goes Wentworth. And they strand the single at first. Keaton Baird through 3 innings here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Oh no! Got it! Yay! Thank you.
We're a different kind. For example, making your day
Thank you.
is what makes ours.
You got it.
Festival Foods. Happy to help.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store. The Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
Just like a great baseball team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial team. Because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you hit it out of the park. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
The Northwoods League is proud to partner with the authentic Stadium Mustard this season. For over 50 years, Stadium Mustard has been offered at stadiums, ballparks, and arenas coast to coast. And the Green Bay Rockers are proud to be serving Stadium Mustard here at Capital Credit Union Park. Loved by millions, Stadium Mustard. First pitch to Braden Buchanan is a swing and a miss. Santana came through into this game. Had some action out on the base pass, but got out of it with a double play. Buchanan takes that one inside. Count runs back even.
Yeah, a couple unfortunate at-bats for Parker Martin. Got robbed of a base hit in the second. Then the double play ball to end the frame.
Buchanan out in front, fouled it back. Finds himself at a 2-strike count. One, two from Santana. Buchanan fouls it back again, just underneath it.
Yeah, he's underneath it and a little bit out in front, which is where he was last time. His last at bat where he grounded out to third base. Trying to get his rhythm here, barrel one up.
1-2 again. Buchanan out in front, swung on and missed. And Santana starts to the 5th inning here with a strikeout.
Well, it's a scary pitch to throw because this one is one of my favorite pitches. It's called a fastball right down the middle. Buchanan just a little bit underneath it.
On the 9 spot again for Stefan DiCarado. Comes up empty that time downstairs. Pitchers duel early here. 0-1 to DiCarado, comes up empty again. Only 5 hits through 4 1/3 in the early going here, and DiCarado in an 0-2 hole.
Well, we just saw Stefan out in front of 2 breaking balls. Then that's what happened with Buchanan.
0-2. DiCarado sends this one out to right. This one's carrying. This one at the wall. It's caught at the wall. It is. Unbelievable catch by Parker Nolan, center. He's 0 for 3 at the plate, but making his presence known out in the field.
Well, that was a loud swing from DiCarado. He got just about all of it, all the way out to the farthest part of the park out in right center field. Great job leaping up against the wall. Very aware of where he is. Phenomenal catch.
First pitch to Caleb Daniel. This is, this past series it was Christian Smith Johnson out in center. That was a play that Caleb Daniel, kind of in a similar spot, put it out there, and it was Rex Watson in center who was unable to make the play. Well, now plug in Knoll out there in center, and he makes the play at the wall.
Well, that's what's so risky about going back on those versus playing it off the wall. If you make the catch, great. If you don't, that thing's rolling back towards center field, and it's a long run over there for either the center fielder or left fielder to pick it up, and that's why Daniel was able to come all the way around on his inside the park home run a few games back.
Daniel ahead 3-0 here, walked in the first, and takes another one here with 2 outs. And enter David Biania, who has been swinging a hot bat over the last 3 games. 2 for 2 today with a single and a double. Talked about it. Looking for the 2 hardest legs of the cycle. But a strong start to his night here. First pitch to Biania. Daniel going down to second. Is he in there? He is. Now runner in scoring position for Biania. Behind 0-1.
Well, that was an excellent throw by Fitz. Daniel just able to get under the tag. We've seen some runners in scoring position stranded by Green Bay this game. Bayanea with the 2 hits so far, looking to drive one in.
Green Bay trying to extend their lead. Bayanea watches that one down and away.
Well, his first at bat, he drilled that one down the left field line. Second time up was down the right field line.
Daniel dancing at second. Bayanea has to back up off that one. Santana comes set. Trying to get out of the fifth. Bayanea lifts this one out to left. Back is Mensick at the warning track and steps back in to make the catch. Another runner stranded here in the fifth. The Rockers still holding on to a 1-0 lead. We'll step aside, be right back on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Oh no!
Got it.
Yay! Thank you.
We're a different kind. For example, making your day
Thank you.
is what makes ours. You got it. Festival Foods. Happy to help.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store. The Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
Just like a great baseball team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial team. Because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you hit it out of the park. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Back here at Capital Credit Union Park, Keaton Baird on for another inning of work into the sixth. He's gotten through the order once and is greeted by Landon Mensick here in the sixth. Mensick wears it on the first pitch. This has been a pitcher's duel, but there have been a fair amount of base runners. Fond du Lac hasn't gone an inning without leaving one stranded. They have no runs scored. Green Bay to this point, they've left 4 out on the base paths.
Yeah, this will be one of those games where you look back at some of these innings for either side who comes up on the losing end of this one and say you had opportunities with runners on base. For Fond du Lac, a lot of runners left on third. For Green Bay, all across the board as well.
First pitch to Devin Nunez in for a strike. Still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2 in his Doc Spiders debut. Oh, 1 on the way. Smack to Bayanea. They're going to try to double him up, and they got him. Line out to Bayanea, and they get him at first. So down goes Mensick, and down goes Nunez.
Well, that's unfortunate for Mensick. One of the things you're taught all the way back in Little League is your secondary lead, especially when that ball is hit as sharply off the bat as it was. Right to Bayanea, short throw to first. easy twin killing for the Rockers.
How can you take advantage of it and get out of the inning clean? First pitch to Fitz, a breaking ball. That misses. Fitz also 0 for 2 to this point. Baird just 4 pitches in the inning. 1-0. Fitz spits on that one. (2-0) now. This is down low again. (3-0) finds the strike zone this time.
Well, Baird's gotten a lot of soft contact here today. A lot of ground outs, pop-ups, fly-outs. Done a good job in relief of Aguiar so far.
3-1. Smacked out to right. It's going to land in the glove of Eli Selga. What a diving play in right to end the top of the 6th. 1, 2, 3 go the Dock Spiders. Bottom of the 6th coming up on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Tired of boring blankets? Now you can snuggle up with your memories. Introducing the Insta-Cozy Photo Blanket, the customizable blanket that's all about you. Scan the code on your screen now and upload up to 9 of your favorite photos. Pick the style and size you want, and that's it. The Insta-Cozy Photo Blanket is proudly printed in the USA and ships absolutely free. This is a limited time TV offer and not sold in stores. Wrap yourself in comfort and memories with the Insta-Cozy Photo Blanket. Scan the code on your screen to order now.
Wish you could yell at mosquitoes to stay off your skin? Now you can with Skeeto Band. This tech marvel harnesses sound waves to create an invisible shield. No nasty chemicals or odor. It works up to 130 hours on a single fast charge. Get a cool-looking Skeeto Band for every member of your family. It's the healthy way to yell, "Stay away, mosquitoes."
When your phone, wallet, keys, loose change, and more fall between the seat and center console of your vehicle, it's impossible to retrieve. Oh no, not again. Introducing the Console Catcher, the perfect addition to any vehicle. It's flexible, easy to clean, and even easier to install. Simply place the console catcher around the base of the seatbelt buckle, and that's it. The console catcher keeps anything from falling between the cracks, and it even doubles as a handy organizer. Scan the code on your screen right now to get a complete set of console catchers for both front seats. And if you scan the code on your screen and order right now with this special TV offer, you can take 20% off. If you have a car, truck, minivan, or SUV with that frustrating gap between the seat and console, you need the console catcher. Simply push it into place and the console catcher moves with you. Scan the code on your screen now and get your console catcher today.
Call 920 Roofing.
We welcome you back to the bottom of the 6th here at Capital Credit Union Park. We'll send it down to Gigi, who has more.
Thanks, Joey. It's a packed house tonight for Slide into Sobriety Night, and it's Dog Day. So whether you're here to support a great cause or just enjoying the game with your four-legged MVP, the good vibes are rolling. Rockers are hoping to stay sharp and